Hey guys, this is Zakir, and today I'm going to introduce pointers in C. But before the introduction, I would explain some other related terms with pointers. So the first thing we have is a variable. What's a variable? So a variable is a memory location address which can be accessed through an ampersand. So let's say we have a variable of type integer called Zakir. Okay, so this is a variable and this is actually a memory location address. It will have a unique location in our memory. And let's say we have another variable of integer type and call it Anna. Okay. So now I'm gonna show you how to call the address of these variables and how whether they are unique or not. So I'm gonna print the addresses for these variables. So address for Zakir is %x. Okay, this is a special kind of operator which is used for calling the address of a variable. Okay, as I said, ampersand and then the variable. So with this we will get an access to the address of our variable. Okay, I'm gonna print the other variable. Address for Anna is gonna be %x, new line character, and I'm gonna access it through an ampersand and Anna. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how they are different from each other. Okay, so you got addresses for these variables respectively for Zakir and for Anna. So you can see for Zakir we have an address 28FFOC and for Anna we have another address 28FFO8. So these are different addresses for different variables. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what are pointers. So pointer is a variable whose value is the address of another variable. Let's say you have a variable like Zakir and you have another pointer variable. So the function of pointer is that it will get direct access to a certain variable. Okay, I'm gonna show all this thing with an example. So before you use pointers in your program, you have to declare it just like an ordinary variable. So you have the data type, you have to mention the data type of your pointer, and this data type actually depends on the variable you will be pointing to. So you have the data type, then the asterisk, and then the name for your pointer. Okay, this asterisk is the same as we used in the multiplication, but the only difference is the situation. In here we use it with a variable which makes this variable a pointer, and if we don't use this asterisk, it will be just an ordinary variable. Okay, so this is the syntax for declaring a pointer. So now I'm going to declare a variable. I'm declaring a variable of integer type and calling it Zakir. Okay, assigning it to value 30, and now I'm going to declare my pointer. So as I said earlier, how do we declare a pointer? We write the data type. So I'm writing the data type integer because I'll be using this pointer to point to this variable. So that's why I'm going to use integer data type. Okay, and now I'm going to declare my variable. Let's call it p. Okay, I haven't assigned anything to my pointer. Okay, now the next step is I am giving it the address of our variable. So I am giving the address to this variable Okay, p is equal to the ampersand of our variable. So I gave this address to this pointer. So I gave the address of my original variable to the pointer. Okay, now I'm gonna show you what are the addresses for the pointer and the variable. Okay, so the variable Zakir address is %x/n. I explained the %x earlier in the video, and the ampersand Zakir. So it will print the address for this variable. Okay, next I'm going to print the address for the pointer, and you will see that they will be equal because we have assigned the address of this variable to the pointer. Okay, pointer p address equals %x and new line character. Okay, and I don't need to use the p because as you can see you can consider it just a value, but actually it's an address, so it's gonna refer to this value in here, or this ampersand Zakir. Okay, next I'm going to print the value of my pointer. So you can guess what will be the value of my pointer. So the value for my pointer is going to be the value of my variable which I am pointing to. So value for p is going to be %d because I'm calling a value which is of integer data type. As you can see here, it's 30 and it's integer data type. Okay, and in here I have to write the actual pointer, which is star p. Okay, let's print it. Okay, so after the after the execution, you can see that the variable Zakir address is 28FF08, the pointer p address is 28FF08, the same, because in this step we assign the address of this variable to our pointer. That's why we got the same address for both the Zakir variable and the p pointer. Okay, and the third thing we have is the value for p. So the value is 30, and you can see we haven't assigned any value to our pointer, but still we got 30. But in this step we assign the address to this pointer. So whatever it's in there in that address, p will get those values. That's why we got p equals 30. So, and in the next video tutorial I'm going to give another example with pointers, which is going to be swap values using pointers. Please do subscribe to our channel, and thanks for watching.